Hello, hello. This is Janny B. And on your 50 plus, we're off on our morning walk again. And today I want to talk about toxic workplaces, not so much working in them, but how to deal or an option to deal. I don't even know personally yet how I'm going to deal with it. I was lucky enough to get medical leave from the stress of it. I do have a history of anxiety and that kind of thing, and I'm very fortunate to have a fantastic doctor and medical staff, and I know that some people don't have that. But carrying on from there, I'm lucky enough that I got to spend some time away. My current view, trying to avoid my laundry line here in the middle of the forest. That's going to be my greenhouse. This is, or actually it's going to be my she shack where I work outside in the summer and slash greenhouse. This is my outdoor clothesline that I have for dog blankets and stuff like that. Big laundry. Anyway, just thought I'd say that. And so, come on girls, we gotta walk. we, ourselves and I, don't know what we're gonna do. But I will say, for a while, I was adamant that I could not ever walk back in that place. They just humiliated me and disrespected me, just went too far this time. And now I'm thinking that maybe this is what time does. I don't know. I have to have it as an option because I might have to do it. I might have to go back. Don't want to. I know on some level that it's not good. I have been looking into my old journals, trying to get rid of scrap paper and stuff. There's some journal stuff I don't want to keep. There's some that's been very helpful, but I will say that it has been a reoccurring theme, the disrespect and the problems. Sorry, Zeus is checking out something back there. And it's never been a good thing for me. Never. It has been 14 years of being made to feel small, and it has done me no good. I can tell you that much. And it's certainly been a large piece of my ongoing anxiety. I never had it before. Been a lot worse since COVID, but it was probably always there. There were some points that it wasn't as bad, but anyway, how am I going to deal with it? And what's the point of this? The point is, if you're going through something, it is really helpful to leave all your options open. I was in a complete panic because my options aren't very realistic, or they're certainly not very good. There's good points about everything, and there's bad points about everything. Literally everything. And I just don't know. The easy hanging fruit is to go back. But how do you deal with that? And how do you keep it open as an option? The way I'm gonna look at it, as in a way to not waste my time. It's going to stress me out if I'm counting down to the day that I have to go back to that oppressive environment that does nothing for me whatsoever. At best, at worst, it takes me right out. And again, it wouldn't be so bad, except for I was doing a damn good job. I was a good employee. If I was a bad employee, I'd be like, oh, I better watch myself and get my game going here, because I don't want to get fired, and I never would have even left whatsoever. I'd be kissing ass, 100%. Instead, it was just, this is just too much. And I am working right now on getting myself to the point that I will be able to handle it if I have to go back. I'll be able to handle them in a proper way. At first, I know there's no way I could even be in the same room with them and have any semblance of inner peace or anything good whatsoever, and probably not be able to even deal with them. At this point, I still don't really think I'm there. But I can say even just having the option or keeping that open is a huge thing, because for 2 months I wouldn't even look at it. So of course it could be a bad thing, because what I'm really afraid of is doing that and not taking this chance to go to something better. As I say, it's been ongoing for years. I, in a one way, don't want to throw away what I've worked for. It doesn't seem fair, and it is the easiest and most convenient option to go back. But who knows? Maybe I'm throwing away something new. I'm trying to keep all options open right now. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. If you're going through anxiety because of something traumatic that's happened, and you're not seeing all your options, it's really important to get clear on all of them and to keep all of them open. My next step is going to be to write down all the pros and cons, which I will say I have done already, but I want to revisit it. And I'm not as stressed out now. Not as I'm over the initial shock of it all at first. I couldn't even believe I couldn't even believe it happened. And it really takes down your own self-worth. It's really hard to, good boy, Juicy. It's really hard to look at a good future if you're feeling really down about yourself, because people have made you feel like you're subhuman and that you were doing something bad. And this whole thing is really hard to keep out of my feeling that I've done something wrong, even by taking leave. Sorry for the jolting. Zeus has my arm. He's a little pokey. I figured we should have just called him Pokey. And that's something else that you have to deal with if anybody is on leave. Even if you don't get leave, you might be going through all of this, only having to do it while you're working there, and that is really hard. If you have to do that, the best thing I can say is do your utmost to detach emotionally from the scene, and do not buy into to anything that you've done anything wrong. There are just people in the world this way, and they prey on anybody they can to make themselves feel better. And they'll take any chance. That's what happened with me. 14 years, great work record. My friend and manager, I use the term loosely, jumped on the first chance she got to take me down. And I wasn't doing anything wrong. This is on reports she's hearing from some kid that works there that's having really severe emotional issues. Come here, girls, we're going left. Come on, come on. Good girl, Dell, good girl. Delby did that? No hands, no hands. Good job, good job. I don't know what's going on back here, but we're home is away. And leaving your options open takes a little bit of the panic away, and also just a little bit of the humiliation and the unfairness, dealing with the unfairness of it. That's okay, Zeus, we're going this way. Come on, girls. And because in the end, if I have to go do something else, it's going to go two ways. I'm either going to be severely affected by having to now drive an extra half an hour to go to work on the highway in the winter, which I have been avoiding like the plague for 14 years. It stresses me out so much, and I'm really afraid to do it. Hate winter driving on the highway. I won't go anywhere if I don't have to in the winter time, and to have to do it at certain times for a good part of the week, just I can't even imagine having to do it, let alone I'm going to be working minimum wage. You're taking a pay cut, not much, $1 an hour, but it's going to be costing me more for gas, more for vehicles, and I was already not making enough. So this is all the stuff I'm dealing with if I don't go back there. But leaving the option open makes me and just taking my job back. I can do it. It is an option for me. I just go walking in there and go back to work. Only a little bit of a different deal. I expect nothing, absolutely nothing from them anymore. And I won't be socializing with too many people. Probably just keep to myself mostly. Even the ones that I liked and that I got along with, I just found they didn't support me whatsoever. And I know that's probably asking too much. And it's not that I dislike them now. It's just that I just feel better. The problem is it's a very close work environment, so it's hard to do. But, I mean, it's a grocery store, so there's millions of customers coming in, and I have a good rapport with pretty much all of them. So, that is actually a nice big point. It's good and bad. I'm kind of tired of the same old faces, and it would be nice to do something new, and that's on the other side. Maybe it is worth it to go do something different and meet some new people. Should have done it years ago. And that's language that you need to pay attention to. Brian Tracy says, if you're in something now that you wouldn't do again or would have never started, get out as fast as you can. And this is a good example of it. I went into a tweet, but he didn't. Good way. And that's kind of the whole point, is just examine all your options, leave all of them open, because in the event that I can't get another job, I can go back there. I just have to make sure I do my due diligence and get it right. I have to get this right. I need to be looking into jobs. I need to be getting my own stuff going. I have a book I need to publish. I've written it, but I need to edit it again, and it's called Whispers Inside. At the moment, the tagline is one mind's journey, or one person's journey. And it's basically about my inner workings when I was dating a first day diagnosed psychopath, and then what I feel strongly was a narcissist, covert narcissist. And it just destroyed me. Absolutely destroyed me. I'm just getting back now. And it's been 10 years of just horrid stuff. But anyway, I wrote this one when I was going through it with the narcissist. And I think it's different because it has my deep feelings. It's kind of poetic. If you ever heard of beat poetry, it's a little bit like that. It's a little bit writing, a little bit poetry. But it just really does delve into the inner workings of what the hell is going on in your mind. And I just think people that have been going through it will really get something out of it. I did. I know I was online all the time looking at Quora, which I do have an account there, and I'm going to have to get that going again to market my book. And I answered a lot of questions there. Asked a lot of questions. I used to spend pretty much all my nights there for years. Didn't get any sleep for years. I'm really just now getting it back. You know what I did? I went on my phone and I set it so that it shuts off my screen or my phone time basically from 10 to 5 at night. And it's been working like a charm. It's like, okay, it's bedtime now. I could never do it before. I'd be in bed. Sometimes I'd be laying there till 11. I seem to not have the capacity to enforce my bedtime. I'm busy scrolling on the internet, or in the middle of the night I'd be waking up and I'd reach for my phone. Never felt rested. I feel great now. Sometimes I'm not quite ready to get up. I think I'm still making up sleep, but it's 100% better. So you can take that tip to the bank as well. So keep all your options open. Examine them all. Doesn't mean you have to take it. That's the thing. I am not locked in. Don't have to do it. But as long as I know that it's an option that I can do, if I have to, it takes my stress level all the way down. And just the thought of part of it will be learning or getting into the shape to handle it. And that part of that is my health and my fitness. It was gone to hell I've lost almost 10 pounds since April. Granted, summer is always way more physical for me, active, and I do eat better. Since I haven't been at work, I've been eating much better because I was eating late. I used to work till 7 a lot of times, and also the lunch table there, just too much crap that I was doing. Now I only go grocery shopping like once a month, and with my daughter it's great. It's a fun outing. I get like a couple of treats, and that when they're gone, they're gone. And I do still eat sugar and that, but it'd be in the form of something healthy like chocolate milk or cookies with something like dried fruit in them, something like that. So that's been going really well, and I'm sure not having the stress like it was like being a crazy person every day. Crazy, just crazy. There was never a day that something stressful didn't happen. And that's that. There's my little piece of wood that my son put to the side. I'm trying to show them something. I'm going to bite you on it. It looks like a little natural born birdhouse. So I have 100 birdhouses to sell. So I went and bought them from a guy, and never ended up doing the thing that I need to do to sell. If anybody needs a nice cute birdhouse, let me know. And they're actually kind of cool. They're hexagons. And I don't know that they're functional birdhouses, but they look really cool in the forest. Or if you have a forest or a yard and you're just wanting to, or a garden, you're just wanting to fancy it up, you can do that with these guys. And I'm also actually working on something, maybe a side business called Sticks, and it is literally taking stuff out of this forest and painting it and putting cool stuff on it, putting runes on it, putting like little things that I've got, trinkets or whatever. And I've made some really nice ones. Quite happy with them. The problem is that I don't have, they take a lot of time. I need to figure out a faster way to do them. And they're like walking sticks, but they're short ones too. But if I like magic wands, just all kinds of kind of cool stuff. And I'm actually playing with the idea, or have done some, that have a card with them. And it's just, I name them, basically name them. One was depth, and it just would have a little saying about it, just kind of like a motivational thing. And you can kind of make it so that you can sign up to get a new one, whatever you want, I guess, or as a subscription every month, something like that. I think that might be really cool and really fun, and maybe I can find some stores to sell it in. But this is the creative process. Really, what do you got? Because I'd really like to work for myself and get this channel going. So you can really help me out with that. If you're still here, it's a miracle. And if you could subscribe and like this video, that is the best thing you could do for me. It would really, really help me out. And I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comments on how you're dealing with your toxic work environment. And just look after yourself, put yourself first, and have a nice day.